Holy moly, I haven't done a bourbon bounty after dark in so long. It has been a while. But we're doing one, and this is not monetized, and nobody freaking cares. So, yeah, I may have to step away and grab a beer, or I may have to do whatever. But I put the link out on another channel, and if people want to join, they can. If they don't, we'll give it a little bit and see what we get. Of course, on this channel I've got zero viewers, because this is not my monetized channel. But hey, whatever. Hey, we'll keep going. Mm. I have one viewer. Oh my God, this is not my monetized channel, guys. I put there's Jerry J. Tater Dom. Holy crap. I have viewers. I'm just setting this up to freaking keep the party going. That's all. And that's what this channel is about. It's unmonetized. I don't feel like I have to like be on cue all the time. No dead air, all that bullshit. Because this isn't monetized at all. So I don't have to entertain you, but I want to. But that's okay. We'll see if anyone joins. I will put the invite in the chat because that's what I do over here. I would never do this on my regular channel. This is That's danger duck right there. When you put the StreamYard link in your channel and you have a solid monetized channel, that's not good at all. So, if you ever decide to start a channel, work from the foundation up and just understand that you need to trust whoever you bring in. Now, you can have an alternate channel like this, and then you can bring people in. If they show their cock, you can just, you know, bang them out. That was a bad term, bang them out. No, if they show their cock, X them out. But no, we play music over here. This is a non-monetized channel. Uh, my dad, my son, me, we play music. And what's up, Lori? How's things? No, we're just hanging out. Um, Things are getting better at work. Uh, I've had a lot of stress over the last, couple of months, month and a half or so. And it feels like there's no light at the end of the tunnel, but I know there is. And things are a little bit better now. So, I mean, I'm just here hanging out. It's only 8 o'clock. East Coast America, 8 o'clock. I say that like people know what the hell I'm talking about. Art by Sparkle, hello again. I did post the StreamYard link. If you want to come up, come on up. We'll keep the conversation going. I mean, I wasn't ready for Chatio to end. That's the only reason I started this up. So if you want to know some inside info, yeah, things are positive. I get a little reprieve from, all of the stress I was under. Every year, you have to prove yourself every single year. I mean, I don't, man. Um, I budget. We have to be within 3% of the budget through the. I mean, ugh. You got a couple of hundred people reporting to you. You have to make sure the training budget's there, their salaries are there, their work from home allowances are there and all that. If you don't budget for it, it doesn't. So, oh, it didn't work. It didn't work. How did it not work? I'm going to copy it. It should work. That's where I am right now. That's where I am. Clicked it. It did, and it didn't work. This is it right there. It should work. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm in the studio and I clicked invite from the studio. Call me a rookie. I've been doing this for years. I'm awesome. No, that's coming later. That's the Blanty character. But now we're working on a cartoon movie. Yeah, HIPAA. Okay, so first, HIPAA. Yep, your mom is pissed. It's the health insurance portability. Count. Damn it. Ability Act. HIPAA. Okay. So, what I just typed in there, Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. It's HIPAA, HIPAA law. So what was she pissed about? I know they should not have released any information. They do not have authority to release. But I can give you advice on it from a non legal standpoint, but I can give you advice. I'm not a lawyer, but I'm married to one. But she doesn't do HIPAA law, so she's going to say, I'm not representing you, blah, blah, blah. But if you want to know anything about HIPAA, I can tell you. So if you type in to Google 45 CFR, which stands for Confederal, a little, she's pissed that I went. Any information out of me whenever you told me. Oh, right. No. That's true. So you went in as a no info patient. When you go into the hospital as a no info patient, you have to give an authorization for her to get the information. You have to say, I want to be registered as a no info patient, but I want to give authorization to this person to get information. Or if you don't want them to have it, you don't authorize them and they can't get any info. Now, maybe it was a good pissed. Maybe you didn't want her to have that information. And that's good. She's pissed. So what? If you didn't want her to have it. Now, if it was a good pissed in your favor that you didn't want her to have the information and she was pissed, then awesome. Oh, yeah, they couldn't even. The only thing, Lori, they can say, oops, here's Art by Sparkle. Hey.
Got it.
So,
I typed it in.
yeah, I was giving Lori some HIPAA advice. So she goes into the hospital and she says, I want to be listed as a no information patient. Okay. That protects her from anything.
Right.
The only people that can get information is what she gives authorization to.
Mm-hmm.
It puts her in control, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It puts her in charge. And every one of these hospitals are going to act the same because it's federal fucking law, right? And I can say fucking because we're on Bourbon County. So she goes in and says, I want to be listed as a no information patient.
And she didn't sign anything. She didn't
Nope.
sign anything.
Boom. Doesn't have to sign anything.
Any other papers or anything.
Nope.
Okay.
Now, when someone comes to the hospital and says, I want to know where Lori is, the only answer they can give is, I'm sorry, I have no information on that patient.
Right.
They can neither confirm nor deny. That's it. The only thing they can legally say is, I'm sorry, I have no information on that patient. I mean, they see it on their screen. They have all the information.
Right.
But legally, beyond that screen,
they can't.
All they can say is, I'm sorry, I have no information on that patient.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
I don't think they could even tell anybody that she's in there.
They cannot. I'm sorry. I have no information on that patient. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Now, where it becomes an issue is if somebody tries to have flowers sent in and the delivery guy comes up, they're like, I'm sorry, I have no information on that patient. They can't even send flowers.
Right. Yeah.
No, Jerry J. This is like, let's say Lori is in the hospital, right? So, Lori, you got admitted to the hospital and you said, I want to be listed as a no info patient. Boom. Right? Now, I work for 1-800-Flowers. And Jerry J said, oh, I know Lori went to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And, Jerry J's like, oh, she told me in a text message she was going to County General. So I'm going to send flowers to County General. Now, I'm 1-800-Flowers. I show up as a delivery guy and I go, hey, I have an order here from Jerry J going to Lori Finzer, right? All they're going to tell me is, I'm sorry, I have no information on that patient. I can't deliver the flowers. Okay. So that's the negative piece of it. If you know somebody and they would like to do this for you, they can't. But if you are an estranged mother, estranged father with a psycho ex, and you have full custody, and they kind of get drift that you're going there, they're going to get the same answer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have no information on that patient. They're done. They're stuck at that point, right? overbearing mothers, overbearing exes, overbearing whatever. This is what this protects from.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean,
Protect
it's good they have that. You just have to understand the full parameters of
your
that.
full parameters is if you want someone to deliver flowers, they need to be authorized and have it sent to them. Then the authorized person can bring it in.
Right.
But there's a funnel point there to keep the psychos out.
And I don't think on that no information that you can say, but allow so and so. I don't think you can. Can you?
No, with a no info, if you go in, let's say
It's a
you
done
were
deal.
getting admitted, this is what you want.
You okay? What's going on?
I need some brain power.
Sorry. Yes.
Your Amazon password.
Okay. Go get my book
Where's it at?
in the
Oh,
You
hello.
want me to mute you? Let me mute
Hi,
you.
guys and girls.
Hi. I can mute you so you don't give your Amazon password away. Or did you already do it?
And I'm not even sure what it is, to be
Can
honest.
you, well, did we change it today?
No,
What password did we change today?
no, that wasn't it. That wasn't it.
Okay.
Just skip my book.
I'll get it.
Sorry.
Yeah. But don't tell the password. I was ready to mute you. I had the mute button up.
No, he had a piece of paper I was going to write it on.
No, if you were about to say it's Bud Light 2023,
Right.
fuck Coors, drink Miller, then
BR 549.
yeah. But no, I was gonna mute you if you started giving a password.
Oh, right. And all these things would be going out of Amazon. No.
I know we only have 4 people watching, but still 5
Still.
or whatever. I was gonna mute you if you started giving the
Hey,
password.
there could be a troll out there. You never know. Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark. Hey, you know what? Mark. Here's the StreamYard link. I'll keep posting it because I'm not going to pin it on YouTube or anything, but I'll post it back out there again. Now we're hanging out for a little bit. But no, if you go into a hospital and you want to be listed as a no info patient, I would suggest you go in with a couple of names, at least 1 or 2 names you want to authorize. So authorization is different, right? So you go in, and if you tell the hospital, I want to be listed as a no info patient, they're not going to tell anyone anything. But if you go in and say, I want to be listed as a no info patient, and here's my authorization letters, and you can look up HIPAA authorization online, and you go, and it's just like put their names in there, like I fully authorize, and just insert name here and sign it and say, I want to authorize these 2 people. Then if they show up, it's like it never happened. But if anyone else shows up, I'm sorry, I have no information on that patient.
Mm-hmm. I authorize so and so, and any flower company that wants to deliver.
Well, can't do that. You can't do that. You don't get a lot of flowers if you're listed as a no info patient, unless you're Willie Nelson's niece.
Right.
Then we had it all worked out where she could get tons of flowers from one person.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, I used to live in Texas. So I worked at 2 different pediatric healthcare systems in Texas. And I will say, Willie Nelson's niece was well taken care of.
Wow. I bet.
She had a plethora of flowers in her room.
And probably had a suite.
Well, actually not. She had a private room, but she was listed as a no information patient, but we walked them through everything and she was able to they were able to privately deliver, everything got sent to one address and then brought in.
Nice.
Type.
Okay.
I mean, there's ways around it.
Yeah.
What's up, Jimmy? You want to jump up here, man?
Hi, Jimmy.
Come on.
And
I
hi,
posted.
Jerry. I didn't mean to ignore you. I wasn't ignoring you. I was trying to get on.
I mean, hell, it's only 7:22
Hey,
in
Lori.
Arkansas.
Just catching up here. Yeah, it's 5:20 here.
Right. See, 5:20. Gosh, that's when I eat dinner. I'm way past
Happy hour.
that. Man.
Happy hour.
Mr. Great Show said, I never saw the link. Well, I just posted it.
It just scroll up in the comments there, dude. You'll see it.
Working in the yard. Okay, but he's fine
Oh,
watching.
yeah.
But if Mr. Great Shot wants to come up, there's the link. Hello,
Oh,
Lori. Okay.
she isn't sick for a day. I will.
Yeah, oh yeah. Send him positive vibes, man.
Will do, Fulton.
420 somewhere. That's Jerry J. Man, I haven't fired up Bourbon Bounty After Dark in like
Long time.
a long time. It's been months. Gosh, what has it been, a year?
Yeah, and you usually do it after Bourbon Bounty.
Oh, back then.
Yeah.
I did. But I'm just surprised to have 7 on the eyeball.
How about that?
You know, I mean, this is a non-monetized channel. Hey, we're just having fun.
Oh,
Not showing up.
honey.
You know what, Mark? I'm going to send you the link. Let me go in here. You know what? I'm going to send it to the whole fucking Brady bunch over here. And Mark, check the multi-link. Yeah, check the cartoon one.
Cartoon one.
Now we're doing a movie. We're making a movie right now.
How's that going?
It's going, but it's going to be a while. Don't expect too much too fast, but it's going to be good when it comes out.
All right.
God dang, man. I've seen this many viewers early on in my Thursday streams. Damn, the link is not coming up in the comments. Well, that sucks because I'm posting it.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it in the comments. How about the private chat? I wonder if it'll come up there.
Well, the private chat's only for us on the panel.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
That's all right. I sent it to a place where Jimmy, well, he's doing yard work, and Mark can both get to it. Gosh, I thought if I posted it here, though.
Yeah.
I tell you what, let me bring up YouTube. Damn it. I have another screen over here. I can bring this up. And go to I got to move my beer out of the way. All right, let's see.
Hold my beer.
Studio. content, live, here. Oh, I'm not even showing. Oh, I'm on the wrong. Oh, never mind. I have to go to Bourbon Bounty After Dark. I'll start saying I'm not even showing up on here. Okay, Bourbon Bounty After Dark. All right, YouTube. And studio. And content. And see how many layers I have to go through to get to this
Good
stuff.
grief.
And then view on YouTube. What? It's not. Oh, because I'm not monetized. Frick.
Can you send it to him in Messenger?
I can. You can copy it, can't you? I'll tell you what. I'm gonna dwell on this for a minute. You keep the masses entertained.
Okay, I'm gonna try to
go
send
see.
it to you, Mark, in Messenger.
Send it to him in Facebook.
Hold on. Hold on. Meow. Don't know how to get out of this to do that. Well. Okay. Hold on a second, Mark. I'll send it to you. Let's see here. Where is ya? Do. Find you here. Find you. Okay, hold on. Hold on. U 9 D 5 X H T. All right, let's see if that works, Mark. I just sent it to you in Messenger.
All right, I'm back. And
I just sent it to him in Messenger.
I see Mark. Hang on.
Ah, good.
Add to stream. Okay. There we go.
It worked.
It worked. I'll send it to him too. In the
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, I got it from Jody.
Oh.
Yeah, but I had to go pee. So
Yep.
Well, fine. Hey, Mark, guess what?
What's that?
I found Still Austin at Total Wine.
Oh, nice. What, the musician?
I got the rye.
Oh, okay. I love the rye. It's really good.
And that's what I remembered you saying. So I was over there this morning after the dentist trying to take care of my sorrows. I have to have a tooth pulled on Thursday.
Oh, gee.
And so anyway, I went over because I was looking for some stuff, and I saw it on the shelf. I went, "Oh my gosh!"
Yeah,
And they had two other ones too.
probably the regular bourbon, which they call the musician, and then
Yeah.
they have a cast strength version of the bourbon. And
Oh,
they
okay.
just came out with a cast strength version of the
Of the
rye.
Can you give me about 3 minutes?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
All right,
I'm
dear.
coming back as well. I'm
Yeah,
opening a beer. Hang on.
yeah, I'm with you, Jerry J. Dentists suck. Hate
God,
dealing with them people.
I don't like to order something for you.
But oh well. You sipping on anything, Jerry? I know Jody's got him a cold brewski.
no, I was talking to y'all while I was over there, but I have a beer, and the lid was being difficult. That's why I have scabs, the calluses right in here because these are hard to open.
Deal. Yeah, that's why you got to go with the easy pop off top.
Well, callus on my thumb, callus on my liver, whatever. Yeah, it all works out.
Oh
I
yeah,
can't believe we have 6 watching.
yeah. Vodka and what?
Hardship.
Hardship. The stupid little heart was blocking it. I couldn't read it.
Oh, you know what? That sucks when that happens.
Who was it? Ben. Where Ben was saying something about how you can get rid of that. You got to go onto like YouTube Studio or whatever,
No, I don't know.
something like that. I don't know.
When they make it too hard to get rid of something,
Yeah, make it a
fuck
pain in
off.
your
Come
butt.
on.
Give me just a little pour of that.
Give me a toggle switch.
Yeah, on or off. Make it easy on us. Come on.
Hover over it, turn this off. There you go.
I got to get something shipped to you before I head out.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Actually, I need to
Oh,
ship you a couple
yeah.
different bottles.
Man, we get so far behind on shipping. It is.
I know. I'm just finally caught a little bit caught up. I've still got one bottle to go to Kentucky, uh, and I got to get something to the Turks. I think that's all I got left. Well, that and then you. I got you some of that.
I'm going to send this link out to a couple of folks because evidently it
Hey,
didn't
Angie.
freaking work.
How you doing, sweetie? Oh, hopefully it's cooler than here. I think it got up about a 106 today. I'm really looking forward to getting to Colorado for a few weeks. Oh my goodness.
I know it's going to be a little cooler there.
Yeah, quite a bit. Like right this week, highs are low 60s and lows are in the upper 40s.
Yeah. I'm being very selective of who I send this link out to. Now, here's the deal.
Mm.
Here's the deal.
Hmm?
I am friends with everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. But not everyone is friends with everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. I
And
usually
my
get along with
thing
most
is,
people.
I have no idea whether I'm inviting the right person or not. So I tend to invite people one at a time. Now, Mark,
Okay.
you're my co-host. I was throwing it out. And I threw the link out and I threw it out now there's really no one in our private thing that where you got the link from.
Hmm.
you know, that's Jimmy's mowing his yard. There's Shoe Man Food. There's you. There's me. There's RB. There, you know,
Yeah.
but I'm careful. And I threw the link out to one other person,
Okay.
and I'll wait a bit to see if they want to come up because I don't know. Because I ran into this before where I sent the link out
Hmm.
and 3 people joined and 2 people dropped.
Hmm.
And later they said, "Oh, well, as soon as I saw that person, I'm out."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Why?" "Oh, it's bad blood, blah, 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 this and that." So later on, I asked the person about it, and they're like, "I don't know."
Yeah.
They're like, "I don't know what they're talking about."
Yeah.
But if they don't want to be up here with me, that's fine. Whatever.
Right.
I was just asking questions or what, you know, that was
Mhm.
the
Oh,
whole
people
thing.
get weird. That's all I can say.
Hey, you know what? I don't want any drama.
No, me either.
You know, I don't want any drama.
Yep.
But if it happens, let it happen here on Bourbon Bounty After Dark.
Yep.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is the forum. It, you know,
Nope. I had enough drama in my life. I don't need,
yeah,
over my years. I don't need more.
the
Thanks
last
very much.
thing the last thing you're ever going to see me do is drop because someone else is there,
Yep.
right? Because I'm willing to have a conversation no matter what.
Yeah. I won't. I won't drop for that reason.
Now, I will get off of a panel if someone comes on and starts acting
Oh,
obnoxious and
I've done
rude
that.
and that, but
And I'm like, you know, because at that point, here's my thing at that point. It's 8:30. I've got 2.5 hours left before I go to bed. Right.
Mhm.
That's my thing. And so, do I want to spend it here listening to you gloat about your insecurities? Or would I like to watch House Hunters on YouTube TV?
right.
So, at some point, I'm going to make a decision whether
Yeah,
I'm going to go watch House Hunters or Guys Grocery Games or what the fuck ever.
right,
Right.
right.
Or am I going to sit here and endure your ego?
I'd rather watch paint dry.
Right. And basically, that's what you would be doing if you stayed there. So there's that.
Yeah.
No, I'm not worried about it, Jimmy. I'm not worried about it at all. I just don't want to send the link to people who will immediately come up and cancel each other out. That's my whole thing. So I've sent very few links out. I know I posted it, but evidently nobody could freaking see
Hey,
it.
Angie. Oh no, what's going on?
Y'all
Sharing on
slurring.
Messenger. I don't know.
Oh my God. I can slur with the best of them.
I can speak fluent drunkenese.
Yep. Drunkenese. That's our language.
Good drunkenese, yeah.
And Kentucky no less.
No, and I'm not, and Jerry J, I'm not talking about any specific person. I'm talking about random people. In my mind, random people.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to bring them up. And somebody gets there and somebody comes in and drops right back out and goes, "Oh, don't ever invite me if you're going to invite them." Then here's my thing. Because what I heard was never invite me.
Yeah.
Because I am not going to keep track of who you like and who you fucking don't like. So
Yep.
if anyone ever tells me never invite me if, it's never invite me, period. That's For me, that's the line. You can either get along or not.
Yeah. Yepper.
Yeah, don't give me an if because I'm not going to remember the if. So, oh, Mark dropped. But what I'll do is never invite you back again. That's how that will go. Because I'm trying to get along with everybody. I don't care.
I hear you. I hear you.
I'm not a political guy. I'm not, I don't have strong opinions about shit. Well, I do, but they don't mean shit to anyone but me. So I keep them to myself. I'm a realist. I try to see things in reality, and that's it. And all of this freaking political shit's a bunch of art form fucking bullshit. And it's like sports, right? If you live in Alabama and you don't vote, you don't put your support behind Roll Tide, you get demonized in Alabama. But if you lived in Michigan, it's a whole different story.
Right, right. It's funny.
No, I don't talk. I don't like talking politics. I don't like talking religion. I don't like talking any of that stuff. But if you want to come up here and talk about music or fucking whatever, we'll talk about it.
So, how do you feel about Clyde Mays bourbon?
Well, okay. So let me pull my Clyde Mays up. Where the hell did it go? It's over here somewhere. That's Ezra Brooks. That is, hang on. I know I have one. Clyde Mays. Clyde Mays. Where did, I'll find it. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Clyde Mays. Oh, here it is. Okay. Whoops. So Clyde Mays is this is MGP juice. Okay. It's so right now this I can honestly say this in my hand is Midwest Grain Products. And I know people like to say, oh, they're Ross and Squibb now. But when this was bottled, it was Midwest Grain Products. This is Indiana juice. Okay.
Okay.
So, distilled in Indiana, bottled by Conica Brands, Bloomington, Indiana, product of USA. Okay. So, Clyde Mays, Conica Ridge Distillery is what they like to say.
Right.
But it's an NDP. An NDP is a non-distilling producer.
Okay.
Okay. So this is Indiana Juice, MGP, Ross and Squibb, whatever the frick you want to call them. Okay. It's a single barrel, which means they bought the barrel. And
Okay.
it is a straight bourbon. So I'm telling you what we can glean off this bottle. Okay. 5-year aged, single barrel, straight bourbon whiskey. Now, this is why it does not say Kentucky straight bourbon.
Okay.
Okay. But it was aged over 4 years. So they really didn't have to put an age statement on it. So this is MGP juice, aged 5 years, single barrel, which means this bottle came from a barrel. It is 102 proof. And it does not say, it says single barrel selected bourbon. So it does not say barrel proof, cast strength, anything,
Mhm.
which means they could have added all kind of water to this after it came out of the
Okay.
barrel, which is fine because it's only 102 proof.
Hmm.
So they could have proofed it down. But you don't know what it was distilled at, which you can't distill it over 100 and whatever proof. You cannot barrel it at more than 125 proof, but they could have barreled it lower proof and not added that. You just don't know. I mean, these are the unknowns.
Well, this is a sample. It says straight bourbon whiskey, 92 proof, and then it says Comicu Ridge Distillery.
Yeah, the Conica Ridge Distillery is this, but they are an NDP. Okay. An NDP is a non distillery producer. They
Okay.
can call themselves a distillery even though they don't have a still.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So this is
Because this says it
NGP
was distilled by them,
distilled by who?
Conica Ridge.
Oh, this one does not. This
This
now,
one does.
now I will say this. A lot of early distilleries. Now, let me verify another thing on here. This was the bottle date on this was 2021.
Okay.
Okay, it was 2 years ago. This
Oh.
is well, yeah, 7/27, 2021.
Okay.
That was 2 years ago. Okay. So some distilleries start off as an NDP, non distilling producer. They just bottle it. This was bottled by, not distilled by.
Okay.
Okay. But they do that because it takes millions of dollars to start a distillery.
Okay.
And they can't flight that money forever. So they buy barrels from Indiana, bring them in, and do their whatever magic and, maybe cut them with a little of their own juice or whatever.
Hmm.
And because most people can't throw out $6 million and ride on that for the next 4 years.
Hmm.
They have to start making money somehow.
Right.
So they start off as an NDP.
Okay.
And this is the NDP stuff.
Okay.
What you have may be better than this. It's their juice.
Yeah.
And I would like to try it.
Yeah. I just got this little sample at Total Wine.
No, I would like to try it
You know.
because this is the one I have. It's a 5-year age, which means they bought barrels from Indiana, MGP at the time, Midwest Grain Products. They probably rented space in a rick house and had the shit up there.
Mhm.
And Mark's going to come back up now. And I'm going to finish my little story here. And they're blending barrels together to produce something under their label.
Mhm.
But this is not what you have in your hand.
Right. This was actually distilled at Clyde Mays Distillery. This
Right. And this was distilled
it's
in
the
Indiana.
number 2. This is the recipe number 2. I have a number 1 and the number 2. So
Right.
I'll get some samples and send them.
No,
you
that's
can-
great. That's great. Because now we know they started this shit back in 2020, 2021, whatever, or 2017,
Mhm.
but they didn't have anything distilled yet.
Okay.
So they start producing bottles under their label,
Mhm.
but this is not the same as what you have. You have the actual distilled
Right.
juice from Conacher Brothers. I don't. I have MGP juice with their label on it.
I also found that I found a distillery here in Tucson, and they had it at Total Wine, so I got some.
Right.
To see how see how it is. If I like it, then I can send out some samples. We'll see. And one of them was clear. It was really weird.
Hmm.
Yeah. So Jerry J. Okay, Jerry J's commenting a lot. I will say, whiskey, in order for it to be called whiskey, it has to be distilled at 160 or less. Okay. And in order for it to be called whiskey, it has to be barreled for an undisclosed amount of time. But you have to take the 160 and proof it down to at least 125. Then you put it in the barrel. It can be in there for 4 days and you can call it whiskey.
Hmm.
You can call it bourbon if the mash bill's right with the corn, 51 or more % corn and all that. Otherwise, you call it whiskey if it's 100% rye or whatever. But all of the law is the same. It's maximum distillery 160, maximum barrel 125. After that, it's about age. It has to be at least 2 years to be called straight bourbon. And back in the day, they don't do it so much today. But back in the day, if it were under 4 years, you had to put an age statement on the bottle. Nowadays, we have the websites. They can put it on their website. It's up to you to go do the homework. But straight bourbon whiskey is at least 2 years in the barrel, if not 4. And it can be 12 or 18 or Pappy 23. But
Yep.
when you bring it out of the barrel, even Pappy is cut with water to bring it down in proof. Otherwise, they would call it barrel strength. If you got your hands on a Pappy 23 barrel strength, it's probably worth about $100,000. I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Al, I haven't had my hand on any Pappy, so
Well,
Either.
if you meet me in Louisville, we can have some Pappy together
yeah.
for $20.
Oh, that one
a
place that I'm
pour,
gonna pack a flask into.
Yeah, you can. You can order all you want. I asked them last time I was at that liquor store. It was Evergreen. I said, so if I brought in a 12-ounce flask or a 12-ounce or a 6-ounce bottle or whatever, I could order it and pour it in here. He said, you can do whatever you want with it after we sell it to you.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
So,
One way to do it.
yeah.
I'll take 15 shots, please.
Yeah, really.
No, I'll just keep ordering them. I'll be like,
Yep.
yeah, give me a Pappy 23. Okay, boink. Now give me a, whatever over there,
Yep.
and I'll sip on that. Halfway through, I'll be like, yeah, give me another Pappy 23. I'll pour it in there. Pay 'em,
Yep.
be like, now
Just put it
bring
on my
me
tab.
a stag over there,
Heck yeah.
The other one I got was Bullet bourbon.
Okay, let me warn you on that one.
Please do.
Okay, this one is going to be a fuck ton better.
Okay.
We're on Bourbon Bounty After Dark, so I can say fuck time. Right. So Bullet is it's not as good as Wild Turkey 101.
Okay.
I'll tell you that. But the Bullet 10 year, okay. So look at your label. It's orange, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Let me find my Bullet 10. Oh, here it is. You see how my label is cream color?
Oh, yeah. I saw that one at Total Wine. Yeah.
Okay. This is better than that.
Okay.
Okay. Now, let me show you the one I haven't tried yet. I have not had this yet. All right. Is the barrel strength.
Yep. I saw that one too.
Okay. Now, I can't attest to that because I have not had it yet. But the Bullet 10 is better
Okay.
than the regular Bullet.
All right. Cool.
Mark, do you have anything to add to that?
I've had a regular Bullet like a while back.
Right. It
But I
wasn't that
haven't.
good.
Nah, it's okay. I'd rather spend the money on 101. Turkey
Right.
101.
Wild Turkey
It's-
101 is better than Bullet, the regular orange label Bullet.
Heck, for that matter.
Wild Turkey 101 is better than a lot of bourbons that I've paid $50, $60 for.
Yeah, I agree with that. And that's why we tend to gravitate toward Wild Turkey 101 because as a base bourbon,
Hmm.
not base, but
Right.
above the 80 proof shit, it's
Yep.
one of the better bourbons out there
Yep. I
as
agree.
a starter bourbon. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
I
little
keep it.
rough, and that's why I started my son on Heaven Hill with the Elijah Craig because Elijah Craig's not quite as rough, a little sweeter, but you're giving
Hmm.
up notes in there.
Yeah.
So, when I start people on stuff, where the hell did I get this from?
Bottom.
Oh, down. No, it wasn't down there.
Isn't it? I thought it was.
Where the hell did I get this from?
Which one? On the
The
cash?
Clyde
Uh,
Mays.
oh, I don't know. I didn't see it.
Hell, I thought it was.
Oh, middle shelf. I don't know.
Ah, frick it. You know what? We're going to put it down here now. Gosh. I totally just, evidently it didn't make a difference because I can't see a hole.
That's funny.
Yeah. I'm not sure where it came from.
It came from one of these shelves over here, but I can't, for the likes of me, tell you where it came from.
Jerry was saying in the middle somewhere.
Yeah, it was somewhere in here, but when I pull the bottle out, it doesn't look like there's an empty space.
May have been hiding behind another bottle then.
That's
I
right.
guess I'm looking, I see bottles side by side all the way down the back row. I don't know where the hell it came from. Anyway, so we're all good. We're not going to worry about it. It's down here now. It's filling up with space. Gosh, that's going to bug me now. But it doesn't really matter. I kind of know where all my shit is, but I don't.
I can just see me now. I'm gonna have as many little trial bottles as I do paint, and I'll be in trouble.
Well, for anyone, the only reason I'm not jumping up and pulling my cam back because there's only 6 on the eyeball, and I think everybody in here has already seen my studio.
Yep.
Because if I pull that camera back and show you my whole studio,
I saw it.
it's
Was it on Bourbon Bounty you showed us?
oh well, every week, yeah, I set it up to show the whole thing.
Yeah.
But nobody really knows about Bourbon Bounty After Dark.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, some of us.
Well, a few, but that's the good friends. See,
Yep. Oh, sorry about dipping for a second there, but I had a phone call.
well, no, I didn't even recognize. I was trying to figure out where Clyde Mays
Oh,
is.
Tom was trying to order me something on Amazon and he wanted to make sure I was okay with it. I said, okay.
He said, "We do." So where'd it go? Where in the hell did I get that Glad Maze from?
I really thought it was like at the end of one of your shows.
It may have been up there, but you know what? If it were behind the cook's meal, it can live down here now.
They can live there.
Because really, honestly, you see the sign. If it were sitting right there, okay, it's probably better down there anyway.
Funny.
I'll just have to remember it next time. Oh, Clyde Maze, yeah, it's down there. Now I really want to try the Clyde Maze, though.
Okay, it'll be after I come back from Vegas and I'll get some and send some to you guys.
Yeah, and I still have a couple of. Well, I have like 3 glasses, and because of my. So, I have memberships. 80 proof, you don't get a glass, but the bottled and bond or whatever, you get a glass every 6 months, a whiskey glass. And so I'm trying to get those sent out, and I
paged
owe
back.
Cindy and Kathy a glass right now.
I paged back and found it
Mm.
where you got the bottle from.
It was
Oh, you
right
did?
there. It was right there,
Yep.
wasn't it?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, it can live. It can live down here now.
Yeah, it was right close to the Bourbon Bounty sign there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, fuck it.
Kinda
It,
high,
it
maybe
didn't
behind
deserve
that,
to be that high anyway.
behind the bottle with the white label, I think.
Oh, that's Cook's meal. Yep.
Okay, it was close to there.
And I'm looking just at the camera, on screen. That's Cook's meal, and that's Turning Point. I can just about name all of my bottles on my shelf.
Yeah.
I'll be hurting if I can start naming the things on my shelf.
Well, if you don't drink them, you can name them.
Yeah.
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 Right. Well, true.
If you start drinking them, that all the names run together, and then
What you been up to, Mark?
I've been taking out trees.
Ooh, that's a job.
Yeah, I got this new piece of land, and it hasn't been taken care of in, oh, I don't know, 40, 50 years, something like that.
Wow.
So it's growed up with, small hackberries, bigger hackberries, and mesquite trees and cedar and just gobs of different stuff.
What are you
So I'm
going to do
going
with
there.
the land when you clear it?
Uh, First, we'll probably turn it into some parking lots. I mean, like natural parking lots. I'm not going to put like, gravel and pavement or nothing like that. But I'll park cars for events over at the Circuit of the Americas, like F1,
Oh, nice.
and MotoGP with the motorcycle and stuff, NASCAR, things like that.
Make
So
good money
it'll be
doing
some
that.
extra parking. Well, it's a little bit of money, but it helps pay for the property taxes.
Right. Right.
Because the property taxes down here are stupid. Oh my
Yo,
God.
hell yeah.
I mean, it's Texas. You know, they don't have state income tax, so they
Oh,
tax you on property and everything else they can
yeah,
heavily.
crazy.
But for right now, I'm just cleaning it up, clearing it out, getting it, make it look pretty. It's starting to look more like a park now, which is what I
Nice,
want. It's looking good.
Oh
nice.
yeah, that's what we did. We moved into that land on in Texas there in Hill County.
Uh-huh.
It was overgrown and everything, and we just started whittling everything back, and all of a sudden we had walking trails and everything on 10+ acres of land.
Yeah, there you go. Just take some time. You know,
Yeah,
as normal, it doesn't go as quickly as I would like it to, but you know,
Oh, but you gotta throw that to the side and work at pace on that.
yeah. I
It
mean,
comes around.
I'm starting on the bottom and going across and going up and then coming back across and going up, you know, and just working like that, you know, just back and forth. And it's coming along, but
it's a little
you know,
hot to be doing it though, isn't it?
oh yeah, yeah. I'm getting up at like 5 in the morning, getting started at 6, and then working till like 2:30, 2 to 3 o'clock, somewhere in that range.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because after then, I mean, by 3 o'clock today, it was almost, I think it was like 103, 104. You know, it's just getting too hot to do any
Mm-hmm.
kind of work. You know, besides I'm working on the excavator right now, and there's no air conditioning. It has an air conditioner, but it blows just like air. You know, it doesn't blow any
Oh,
cold air. So there's no sense in closing the door and the window and just having air blow on
no.
me. So I got the front windshield off open on it, and then the side door is open, so at least I catch a breeze occasionally,
Yeah.
Mm.
along with some tree limbs in the face occasionally too.
Yeah. I would- yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, when I make a slight faux pas, smash a tree down and then pull it up by the roots, and then it kind of flicks, and it'll kind of flick and throw some stuff at me or whatever.
Oh,
But
jeez.
yeah, that's not that bad.
Crazy.
It's it's neat to do, you know. I'll get on the skids here tomorrow and clean it up some, make it look decent. I don't want it to look bad while I'm gone, because I'll be in Colorado for like 3 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, then I'll come back and start working on that again too.
You gonna see Thrash?
No, highly doubtful. I I'm not sure where he is. I think he's up around
He's in
Denver.
Aurora near Denver. Yeah.
Yeah, if I drive from where I'm at to Denver, it's a 7 hour trip,
Oh wow.
all through the mountains and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's like nah, I'm not doing it. 7 hours
Uh-uh.
one way. I'm like
Uh-uh.
nah.
So
It's
where are you gonna be in Colorado?
purgatory. That's the name of the town. It's
Okay.
Yep.
uh, well,
Purgatory.
actually, slightly between Durango and Purgatory.
Oh, okay.
Closer to Purgatory though. So Durango is, I don't know, 6,000 something like that elevation. Where I'm going to be at's about 8,500. But like I was
Oh,
telling Jody earlier, the temperature up there, I just checked on it earlier today. This week it's upper 60s during the day and upper 40s at night.
wow. That'd be a
Yeah.
nice change.
Oh yeah, from 106 to that. Heck yeah, all day long. I'll take
Eat your
that.
pasta and drink your blackberry juice for the altitude.
No, it don't bother me. The altitude
Doesn't.
never has bothered me up there.
Hmm, crazy.
I was just letting people know what these glasses cost.
Yep, they're good too.
Well, in bulk, I can sell them for 15 for two, but shipping's not included. Now, what I was selling them for, what I posted them before, shipping is included. So there you go, in bulk. And bulk to me is, I don't know, 10, 12 glasses. So you keep ordering. But that's rock bottom price right there
Hmm.
because I paid 12 something.
Oh, there. I was looking for that today and I couldn't find it.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know what? Somebody got that in Arkansas. I saw it on another post today.
nice. If you do, if you do stumble across one of those, go ahead and pick it up.
It's
For
pretty
not
good.
yeah, don't get anything over like say $80 for it.
Right.
That's
It's fair to middling.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's say 50 bucks, 50 $60 is about right.
Yeah, that's about right. And it's about that good.
Hmm.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's a good whiskey, good bourbon.
But
Unless you're
it's
well,
certainly
it's
not worth paying no 150 for.
no. Uh-uh.
Just for kicks and giggles, I'm going to open this Clyde
Mm.
Mays and take a sip.
Okay.
Alrighty. Which one is that?
The
This
Clyde
This is the
Mays
the
Clyde
regular?
Mays. It's recipe 2.
Mm.
distilled by them.
Yeah.
Okay.
They say the one I have is distilled by
MGP.
in
If
Indiana.
I can get the top
Or
off.
well, yeah.
So it's completely different
Say
gin.
it.
It just wants to spin. It doesn't want to come off. Well,
Oh, the little
no,
bottom,
I just hate that.
the little bottom part didn't break loose.
Keep going. Keep going. You
Yeah,
got it.
really. There
Twist
goes
the
Sam
whole
Power.
thing off.
50 for 50. Yeah, Jerry. Yeah, if you can get it for 50, it's worth that.
Good.
I got
Good.
that bottle for 60. So
Yeah. I
they're
mean,
hard to come by.
I would pay 70 for it. If it were 65.99 plus tax, I would pay that.
Yeah.
But anything above that, if they had it for 80 plus, no. I'm bowing out at some point. I'm not gonna.
Yeah. They had the rye, the cast strength rye, I think it is.
Mm,
And I got that one. That one was 100 though. Then they had
well,
the barrel
Almost.
proof or whatever. What's the other E.H. Taylor barrel strength or something like that?
yeah.
And that one they wanted like 150, and I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
you know.
Smells sweet.
She got the lid off. Hang on.
Yeah, I had to use scissors. Go figure.
Well, whatever you had to do.
Has a really nice sweet aroma.
Hmm.
Um, Slight, I wouldn't say burn, but I can feel it in the nose.
Okay.
What's the
So
proof on it?
ethanol kick. You can swirl it and let it sit
Mm,
there.
I need to do it. Give it a little swirl.
Dang.
All right. Now give us some notes.
Definitely sweet on the tongue. It is not, there's a tiny bite, but not big.
Hmm.
There's a little bit of apple, maybe a little caramel, but very slight.
Hmm.
Oh, there you go, Jerry.
A little cherry in there.
Okay. Let me try.
A little cherry.
Let me try the
Very
MGP
little,
I
but
have.
slight.
Right.
Yeah. It's not harsh at all.
So here we go. I'm gonna try a little of my Clyde Mays back when they were Indiana.
Watch, he'll have trouble getting the top off his too.
I bet you it's working.
No, um, that's pretty much Hmm. No,
No.
I'm not getting any of that. That's pretty much tamed down high rye bourbon right there.
Yeah.
Is what that is. It's pretty much just tamed down
Good
high
old middle
rye,
of the road.
middle
On
of
the
the
no-
road high
on the
rye
nose, you
bourbon.
mean? On the nose?
Hmm. Pretty much smells dusty. Yeah, this is MGP all the way. There's not a lot to this. This is pretty much they bought the barrels and put them in the rick house, and when they were 5 years old, they put them in the bottle.
Uh-huh.
There you
So
go.
what you have,
This is pleasant.
yeah, what you have is distinctly different from what I
Hmm.
have
Hmm.
because
Yeah,
you
because
actually
there's
have.
some really nice notes in there, and it's tickles the nose a little bit.
Hmm.
I like that sweet aftertaste.
See, I
It's a
didn't get
really
any
nice.
sweet. That was pretty dry,
Yeah,
actually.
has a nice light sweet. Yeah, yeah, it's
Probably
not harsh.
apple, pear.
Not harsh at all, which is
Yeah.
nice.
So they actually came to terms. Okay, so I'll get
The
another
winner.
Chladni.
It's a winner. Chicken
Okay.
dinner.
I'll look for another Chladni, but if I don't find one, I won't buy it. Fuck them. You know?
I'll send you the recipe one and the recipe two. I haven't opened the recipe one yet. See how different that is.
Well, when you send me those, I'll send you some other stuff.
Yeah, I still have the ones you sent me. We haven't done a tasting yet on.
I know. And I still have you like the bourbons listed. I know what they are. They're listed in a folder.
Oh,
But
green persimmon. Hey, whew.
but you went into the hospital and had
Hmm.
issues and things, and I was giving you time. That's why I said earlier, if you and Chetio want to come
Oh,
on,
that'd be fun.
Chetio can drink his three. You can drink. I'll drink all six. Fuck it. Mark,
Now, did he get the same ones I did?
no,
Oh, good,
nope.
cool.
Yeah, I sent him a couple too.
Mark, you need to come on as well, so you can keep me standing up straight.
Oh, yeah, remember,
Reach out,
hydration is key.
reach out.
Yep.
Yeah, really.
I mean, six bourbons, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can pour half pours, but I don't know how.
me
I
neither.
was wondering. You really know how to do that.
Yeah, I can pour a half pour and another half pour and another half pour.
And I only had half pours.
There you go.
Then I only had six bourbons, or three, or seven, or yeah. But my half pours are full pours, and then that's all I know how to pour.
Yeah, I started out with just a couple little like 1 ounces, so
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's
it's
what
good
I do.
stuff. Maybe it's still hot here, so in fact I'm fixing to have to head in here in a minute.
Oh yeah.
Mosquitoes are starting to come out and chew on me.
Mm.
Man, you need a lanai with the screen on it.
Yeah. Well,
Build
I
it.
need to get the bar back there, get that built and installed, then I can just be in there,
You
Hmm.
but
could.
with the air conditioning, because that's the only place I'm going to smoke. If I'm not outside, I don't smoke in the house. Never have. So
Right.
Right.
You
yeah.
gonna get one of them eaters to go on the ceiling, smoke eater?
Nah, I probably just put in like a whole house fan.
Yeah, and just
If it starts
blow
getting
it out.
smoky, just turn it on for a second and evacuate the whole room. In just a matter of seconds.
Yep.
I need to send you some doTERRA Terra Shield. It really does help keep the mosquitoes away.
Hmm.
It's a spray.
Oh, okay.
and lemongrass. If you can
It
get
has
your hands,
lemongrass.
and
It has
pinyon wood.
yeah, it has lemongrass and what the citronella.
Yeah, they don't like that shit at all.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I don't like citronella myself.
Well, it's more of the lemongrass. It's pretty nice fragrance actually, and it's a DoTerra oil, and they make it into a spray, and it works pretty well actually. We don't really have that issue here. We have, we get those little tiny natty things
You get
sometimes.
scorpions and shit.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
we
Oh yeah,
get
I
the
get scorpions
scorpions.
here.
Yeah, don't let her fool you. They got shit. It's just the
I
really
saw a
big
big
nutty
black
shit.
one when I lived in Yuma, man. It chased me all the way home, literally. I saw it. I was doing my walk, and I was coming around to the clubhouse, and I looked. I went, "What's that black thing?" And I took one step, and I looked, and I went, "Fuck!" And I turned around, and I lived right across from the clubhouse. That sucker followed me home.
He was like,
But I have small animal pheromones that are really high, so I mean, I attract everything.
yeah, he was about to sting your ass.
So far, knock on wood,
I got stung by one of
no
them before.
rattlesnake.
It's not that bad.
I don't know. A scorpion hung me right
Babies are the
here
worst. The babies
in
are
the
the worst.
webbing between your
Mhm.
fingers.
Oh,
Hmm.
I grabbed a log and I was moving it, but it was one of them little old clear ass Texas scorpions. They almost translucent,
Oh, okay.
and it hit me and I slung him off. And when I slung him off, it ripped it out, but it was about like that long
ugh.
Hmm.
through there. And I was like, whatever. I had blood dripping. I was like, all right, whatever. I put a little pressure on it. Yeah,
Mm.
whatever.
When I was moving one time, you used to get the banana boxes at the store, right?
Mm.
Okay. So brought all these boxes in and sitting on the couch. This was in Yuma also. And sitting on the couch, and I look and I go, this is my previous husband. I said, Jerry, what is that? Because it looked like a beige scorpion.
Mm.
And it was like coming toward us, right? He grabbed a jar or a glass he had. It had stuff in it too. And he slung it over, and we took it to the the forest people. They asked him what it was. It was a camelback spider,
Oh
Mm.
dang.
and they'd come in with the military.
Oh, yeah.
Because out in Saudi Arabia, they're all over the place,
Well,
and
yeah, they get
and of
huge.
course, the
We call them
military base
camel.
is right there. You
They're
know,
harmless. We used to grab them and throw them on each other. Yeah.
oh God! But to have it in your house, it's like no.
Yeah. Well, and that was probably a little one.
That sucker was this long, and that was big enough for me.
That was a little one.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Oh, I know they get really big, but that was big enough for me.
Yeah, they're kind of like picking up a crab or a lobster. Well, they're not that
Dang.
big, but you can throw them at people and they freak the fuck out.
No, the
It was,
black one I saw was the biggest one I had ever seen, even at the Arizona Museum. I mean,
mm,
and I'm not exaggerating. That black one was like this long, and I was like, and that tail was up like this.
Hmm.
yeah, they do. Their abdomen curls, but it has no stinger on it. But it does curl up, but it doesn't. There's nothing about the abdomen that can get you.
I
Well,
didn't care.
I
I wasn't gonna get close enough to find
Yeah.
out.
great hanging out with y'all. I think I'm gonna
Yep.
jump off here
Yeah,
and go inside where
yeah.
the mosquitoes aren't chewing me up.
We gotta get dinner too. So
All right.
Okay,
Well,
though.
I'm going to
this was
leave
nice.
studio. I'm going to end the broadcast.
Okay.
Oh, all right then.
All right.
All right.
Sorry to leave you, buddy.
No,
Thanks
no,
for
it's
disturbing
all
y'all.
good. I was just hanging out while
Yeah.
everybody was hanging out. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's
All
it.
right, guys. See you
All right.
Thursday.
Bye.
I'll be definitely drinking bourbon with a straw.
There we go.
Okay, see ya.
All right. Bye.